Right, round one. Freo and West Coast both 0-1. Let's talk about it. Fremantle, let's start with them. I picked them for top two. Clearly, I have no idea what I'm doing for starters, having seen what they did. Look, that was a game-style game rather than effort. I thought their effort around the ball, effort's the wrong word, how they set up and how they moved the footy impacted that more than their ability around the footy, whereas West Coast was very different. But staying on Fremantle, they got caught in their back half. St Kilda had this great game plan under Ross Lyon. Who would have thought they're going to be defensive? They had every player inside the back half of their ground anytime Freo got it. That's why Brennan Cox had 50 marks. That's why Luke Ryan had 50 marks. That's why Hayden Young had 50 marks. I was chipping around the back line, and they didn't move it quick enough back the other way. So concerns, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. My top two doesn't look great, but I think Freo bounces back pretty hard against North Melbourne at home next week. Tell me what you reckon. West Coast play finals, says Will Schofield. Sweating on that quite a lot after that effort. Look, what they did around the footy is what they lost in the game. It's not their game plan. It's not the coach. It's not players being too old. None of that. It's the ability to do the fundamentals in football. Take a clean ground ball, not fumble it when under pressure and getting tackled. Missing tackles, missing simple handballs. That was all it was. So, yeah, they're quite major issues for an AFL side. One that's, saying they've had a huge preseason, but that's what lost them the game. It wasn't the way they moved it. It wasn't quick or slow. It was what they did around the footy, and then everything flowed off that. So, I don't know which is easier to fix. Fremantle being more aggressive with the footy, or West Coast doing what you're meant to do around the ball. How much do you want to take pressure to do the fundamentals? It's a simple game, footy. Really simple. Do the little things and everything flows off it. That's why Geelong's a good side. That's why Collingwood's a good side. That's why Sydney's a good side. And these two teams, after round one, are they a good side? Put your thoughts in the comments below. Let's have some fun.